One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. A flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call. Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. To throw is Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. They'll look to set up the screen here. Yeah!
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Chiefs, and he's going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
They'll stay on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Yellow. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Open man, that's Duvernay. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, KC.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
On play action, Love. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Big connection there. They get all the way near midfield on that one.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
Man in motion is Brown. A good play action with Love. complete to A.J. Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On first down, it's Love. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, KC. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's first and 10. Now Love. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Here's Love. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Love to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Packers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Packers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Attack, attack!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Returnable from the 17. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Open man downfield is Brown. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. 59 yards. 1st and 10. To throw is Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Let's go now. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one caught just past the pylon. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Now the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. His drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. throwing is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
They get 15 on that game, and the Chiefs have a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. On second down, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
To the left side in the hands of Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now, faking the give. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Man in motion is Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it, and he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line.
I'm not sure any play has a greater impact in altering a game than forcing a safety on defense. Not only do you get the 2 points, but you give the ball back to your offense to try to add more on.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of his own end zone, it's Mahomes. He runs with it. And that's going to help. He's out of bounds up near the 30-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. Now he takes off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. Down the field, he's got Duvernay. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. We'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Duvernay in motion. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Duvernay with the grab. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. But go down, and it's an incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And If they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Now, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll push ahead to the 21. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
On 2nd down, Love. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now Love. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Duvernay in motion. First and 10 for Mahomes. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Let's go now.
On play action, Love. Coming across the field on target to Brown. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And the Packers have a first and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And in motion is Brown. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal. From the gun, it's Love. That is caught, and he's got another one. Touchdown, Green Bay. 3 touchdowns for him, numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Handoff here, up the middle, and that's not going to yield a whole lot, up to about the 28-yard line. Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Come back! Right side!
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. Call it a gain of 13. First down, KC.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That pickup, good for 29 yards.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
That's into the hands of Worthy. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Hero 15! Right side!
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd and long.
15, yellow, 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 yellow! Right side!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Here's Mahomes. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Tight end on the move left. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Now give on the ground.
The ball carried by number 25. He's across the field to the 48-yard line. He's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Penalty yardage moves them closer for this 3rd down attempt. It is 3rd and 4. The man in motion is Watson. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Yellow. Return.
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll run it. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. And now after the play, that's Mahomes who looks to be shaken up down there.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This is intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football